Hello Aries, this is Ashley. We're going to do your 2022 bonus. And the first thing we're going to do is look at just an overall theme. I'll pull a couple cards on that for the entire year for you. Then we're going to look at all the months, and we'll specifically talk about love, career, anything unexpected, and then any blockages to watch out for. So prepare for this to be a longer reading, but I will timestamp down below. So I'll put some like chapters in. So if you want to save this video, you can kind of come back to it each month of the year and see what's going on for you. So let's get into this. What is it? One of the overall themes for Aries for 2022. And we are getting You Are Epic. And it's the number 4 card, so definitely a boss up kind of year for you. It reminds me of the Emperor card, which is also an Aries card. So definitely stepping into some strong, independent, boss-like energy this year. Could be starting your own business or even getting promoted into a role that is leadership based. This could also be, you just kind of taking control of your own experience. Now we're going to get a major arcana theme for the year for Aries. And we're getting the Sun. Lovely energy. So again, with that warm, fiery energy. I'm also going to get a minor arcana for Aries. So you kind of look at this overall theme as kind of the main takeaway for the year. And with the Sun showing up there, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of like illumination taking place for you. So not just happiness and freedom, which are all, of course, wonderful things, but also like things coming to fruition, things coming to light for you. You could have a lot of ascension energy, conscious awareness about new things this year. What's the minor arcana for Aries for 2022? And we have the 6 of Wands. So again, this victorious energy. For me, that's very Leo focused here. So you could find that the Leo part of your chart is definitely getting some attention this year. It could also be that you're dealing with a Leo this year. So the 6 of Wands, that's success and recognition, and it really ties in with that Emperor type energy on this You Are Epic card. Tons of attention coming in. Could be certainly in a spotlight type position here. So even if you're not in a traditional leadership role, you could very well be stepping into a role where a lot of people see you as like a leader or a teacher. If you have any kind of social media following, you could be getting a lot of extra attention there. I also feel like there's a lot of change happening this year for you. And it could be like kind of sudden changes that take place, but I feel like they are positive in nature. I don't feel like it's, like bad surprises or anything. So now we're going to look at January all the way through to December. and then we'll clarify with another deck, and then we'll talk about each month briefly, and then overall we'll look at love, career, and blockages, and kind of surprise happenings separately. So January through December for Aries in 2022. And hopefully I can get this all on the board here. I'm going to slide these to the side. And alright, so January, February, March. I'm actually going to move those way up. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, there's that sun again, and December. So I'm gonna quickly get another card for each month, and then we'll go through January all the way through December. So January through December for Aries in 2022. And of course, these are not all going to fit on camera, so I will hold them up for you to see. Alright, we'll start there. We have the Magician, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Emperor showing up here, and the Strength, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon. Alright, so let's dive in here. What did I do? I better start over. Oh no, well, here, I skipped the top row. I guess I'm used to having my clarifiers up there. So we're gonna call that not an accident here. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, so in January, we have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords here. So I do feel like your first month of the year is going to be very heavily focused on some heart healing. Definitely kind of tapping into that intuitive side, Aries. So I do feel like January is going to be more of a quiet, healing kind of month for you, where you're kind of retreating. I do want to say that for January, it would probably be good to spend some time near water. That could be very healing for you. So if you're not able to get out into nature or get to a place where there is water, to purposely make a point of, taking baths in January, or even setting up like an indoor fountain in whatever space in your house that you tend to do your relaxing, that kind of thing. So I definitely see that January is going to be kind of a quieter month that requires some healing and some rest. In February, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have Temperance showing up here. And so I do feel like this is kind of when you get back to work. You could be focusing in on a new learning project here, where you're really kind of zooming in on a specific kind of training or almost like apprentice type work. It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And with this Temperance card showing up here, it's like this, I almost feel like this is like guidance for saying that it's okay for something to take time. So rather than like rush through and try and charge through any sort of learning or work-related activities, to take your time, do your due diligence, and I think it will pay off. I also feel like with this Temperance card, some of you may be waiting for a promotion or potentially some recognition in the workplace, which we talked about in that main theme. And I do feel like that is in the works at this time as of February, but I don't feel like it's coming in just yet. I also feel like there needs to be this careful balance for you in the month of February as far as work-life balance or like rest versus activity. So kind of this theme of January trickling over into February. Now in March, we have the King of Wands, which is your energy, Aries, fire sign here. And then, I mean, it certainly could be another fire sign you're dealing with, so take that as it resonates as well. We had strong Leo showing up in your reading already. There is a lion here on this particular King of Wands. But I typically see the King of Wands as Sagittarius energy. So take that as it resonates. We have the Seven of Cups here. It says, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need to detox here as well. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of potentials show up in March. This could be relationship potentials. This could also be workplace potentials. So like you could be getting several offers, even when it comes to like a leadership role, because the King of Wands is definitely leadership energy here. But I do feel like in the month of March, it's like the doors start to open up. And I do feel like you're going to have some choices to make here. It may be that in the month of March, if you're looking to find a new career path or a new workplace, that this would be a good month to do some applications here, submitting your resume, because I do feel like you've got several options showing up here. Again, from a relationship standpoint, I do feel like you're very attractive at this time, and you're going to have a lot of suitors coming in that are giving you a lot of attention here. So could certainly be dealing with a water sign or another fire sign here. Sagittarius showing up strongly, Leo showing up strongly in your reading so far. But it feels like a very invigorating month, March is. And that makes sense to me because towards the end of March is kind of when your birth month arrives, Aries. So you're kind of getting that solar return at that time, which could certainly give you that boost that you've been needing. And that makes sense because here in January, February, we've kind of had this slowdown, right? So in April, we have the Magician and the Ten of Cups. So could certainly be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini around this time, but I feel like you have maybe made a selection here back in March, and it is becoming quickly a dream come true. So whether this is love or career related, you're definitely making things happen. You're focusing on happiness and joy. So I feel like in April, that theme of happiness and victory starts to really come in for you. It's showing up here as the Ten of Cups. Could be a lot of interactions with your family. And it could be that you, if you aren't already in a relationship, that you begin to meet someone at this time that could participate in that particular outcome with you. So lots of love and happiness showing up here in April. That is what I'm getting there. But I do feel like it's some kind of manifestation you've been waiting on for some time. In May, we have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. It says reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. I do feel like if you have been dating multiple people, it comes up in May that it's kind of time to make a decision on who you want to commit yourself to. I also feel like this retreat energy from social circles. So it could be that come May, you are focusing more on yourself at this time than, you know, kind of get-togethers with friends, family, that kind of thing. With the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords here, there could be some sort of revelation about a third-party situation here. I really don't feel like that's the case for very many of you, but that could certainly come to light here in the month of May, depending on who you are dealing with and if you're in a relationship or not. I can also see May as a month at work where you are trying to kind of retreat from group projects and kind of work more independently. So if there are certain projects on your list for work this year, this would be a good month to kind of pull back from any kind of group activities and do some more independent work here. So that's what I'm getting for May. June, we have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely some communication coming in here in the month of June that you've been hoping for and waiting for. So if you've been putting in a lot of time and effort at work on a project in particular, I do feel like there's some kind of breakthrough energy or communication that comes through as a result of that. This could also be communication from a friend or lover that shows up that's also been something that you have been waiting for. So we have air and earth showing up there, and that's really what I'm getting for June. I do feel like finances in June look particularly good. This could be communication about a raise here. So if you've been kind of working and putting in applications so far this year, looking for a more a position with more leadership or responsibility, I do feel like in the month of June, there could be either a promotion or simply a bonus or a raise that comes in here that you've worked really hard to accomplish. In July, to me, just looking at your whole spread here, July looks to be a difficult month. Everything else so far looks pretty positive, if not really positive. So I do feel like the month of July is going to be kind of difficult. With the Five of Michael showing up here and the Nine of Swords, it's kind of a stressful time here. It says, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So if, both work and relationships at this time could be pretty challenging. Could be a lot of arguments or disputes happening either at home or in the workplace. Just general kind of like disagreements, really. And I do feel like you're gonna be in this high stress kind of position here in the month of July. What else am I getting from this? I would pay attention to kind of getting into this phase of overworking yourself here. This could also be inner conflict that's coming up. So if you're not seeing relationship dynamics or work dynamics being a struggle, there could be some inner conflict going on here within you about a certain goal or aspiration that you are waiting for. Now I will say that the sun is kind of coming up over the horizon here, and with the sun card being one of your main themes, it could be this happy victory that you're worried may not come to fruition. So that is July. In August, there's that Emperor energy that came through on the You Are Epic card. It's a number 4 here. So I do feel like that shows up here. We have the moon also showing up with the Emperor. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So it kind of feels like this conflict, this worry energy trickles into August a little bit here, but then we have this Emperor showing up. So it's like that, I do feel like that comes through in August here, this ability to step into your power and to really boss up. So even if it requires conquering some fears, I think you will find that as you get to, I almost feel like it could be showing up here in April or even March. This intuition starts to kind of show up for you, and I feel like it comes to fruition here in August. It's like this intuition about your career or your life's purpose really shows up here. And it's kind of interesting because I've used this deck a million times, and I've always just thought he was relaxing on like a weird beanbag here, but that is the planet Mars. So Aries, your power month looks to show up here in the month of August. Like your really strong month looks to be the month of August here. Let's look at September. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength card. So for me, this could really speak to you stepping into that higher leadership type position here. And I do feel like initially it's going to be testing your strength, your ability to kind of step into that leader energy and put on a brave face as you gain experience. But your finances with this 10 of Pentacles, it's looking stellar in September here. It says, there's so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. When it comes to love, you've got so much Leo showing up here in your reading. It could be that there's a deeper commitment that shows up in September with your person. This could even be a marriage with the 10 of Pentacles showing up here. I do feel like if you have not yet met this person, they're coming in September when it comes to the love area of life. I do feel like you're going to have to kind of open your heart a little bit here, and that could be a bit challenging for you, but I do feel like that looks really positive. So that was September. In October, we have the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles showing up here. says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. I do feel like there's some ending coming in October here, Aries. And it could be one that you're very resistant to releasing here with this Four of Pentacles. I feel like financially things are stable. I also feel like in a day-to-day life itself that things are stable. So work is stable. Anything that's contributing to your material reality is stable. This could also be the decision to move here. With this being the Four of Pentacles, you can see there's this Japanese style home or whatever on the back of this card here. So it could very well be that there's a move involved, but I do see it causing kind of a lot of stress at the time that it's taking place. And you can see that in this Ten of Wands, she's actually got her yak here all packed up and she's on the move. So there could definitely be a move involved coming in October. And I would say that that would be the other strongly stressful month of the year. So really we're looking pretty good here. We've got, what was it? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and October showing up as kind of challenging. Now, November, we get the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. So again, very similar to September here. We kind of refocus on happiness and abundance here, and it's looking stellar. It says, life is wonderful, thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is huge. Super positive month. Super positive when it comes to interactions with family, friends. This could also, again, be very strong month for a commitment with a Leo or an Earth sign here. Definitely a lot of happiness showing up in the month of November. In December, we have the Moon, which also showed up in, August. And the Knight of Pentacles. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So you could definitely be planting some new seeds in December. Kind of intuitively knowing to make some new steps in a new direction. Because as we come to the end of the year, things are kind of slowing down. We're definitely getting into a more intuitive, feminine space here with the Moon. And it does look like there's some communication or an offer coming in here in the month of December that kind of helps you take the next step. And that could be at work, in a relationship, that kind of thing. I do feel like there's perhaps some fears that come up about whether or not this is going to show up, which again was very similar to August here. But overall, it kind of feels like a bit of a retracted energy with the Moon showing up there. So I would say, looking at this year, your kind of rest and lower activity months, to me, it looked to be like January, February, and then again perhaps in August, December here. Your more challenging months of the year look to be July and October. And otherwise, things are looking really positive. Financially, definitely building and seeing some some fruits of your labor show up here, even potentially promotions coming in. And when it comes to love, that's also looking really positive. Again, if we're talking about love, I feel like there's maybe some exploration depending on your status, whether you're single or in a relationship. If you're single, there could be some dating that's taking place in the March-April time frame. But I do feel like at the very least by June, August time frame, you're potentially settled down into a longer term commitment here. And again, we've got very strong Leo showing up for you in this reading, so you could be dealing with another fire sign. If not, with it being kind of your overall theme, there's a big fiery energy for you this year, Aries, when it comes to success, recognition, leadership, and just like overall happiness and warmth. So it's a really positive year for you. Now really quickly, we're going to look at what could be coming up as far as any blockages for you this year. What blockages should Aries look for this year? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So for me, what this is saying is that there could be kind of like this waiting energy, I feel like, this year for a partner or for some sort of shift to take place with a partner. And I feel like what this is saying as far as a blockage goes, be careful about overthinking a situation here. Now, obviously, give it your due diligence, make positive choices for yourself. But I really feel like luck is on your side here. And so if you get into this space of overthinking, which could certainly show up here in September, and even a little bit with that Seven of Swords and Three of Cups energy in May, it could kind of serve to block what the universe is attempting to bring in for you with this Wheel of Fortune. So when it comes to love and choices here, don't overthink. Do your due diligence and then make a choice. Like, don't get stuck in this place of just overthinking something to death, right? Which definitely could be the case with that Nine of Swords, Five of Swords energy in July. So heads up on that. When it comes to what could be coming in that's unexpected this year for Aries, what's coming in this year that Aries does not expect? I kind of want to say it could be this potential move. King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Star. So for me, there could definitely be a love offer coming in here. That's strong Scorpio Aquarius energy showing up here. There could definitely be a love offer coming in here that is destined for your path. If it's not a Scorpio or an Aquarius, we have Earth here as well, it does feel like it's definitely a destined relationship, and it is with someone that's going to have a lot of love for you, like deep, deep emotions involved here with this person. Could also be healing a relationship here with, or someone wanting to heal a relationship with you. Let's quickly clarify that. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. So I do feel like this is potentially someone that either rejected you in the past or closed off from their feelings in the past, and kind of maybe left you feeling like you were out in the cold here. Definitely someone with a lot of love for you. And I do feel like when they come in to make you an offer, it could result in that stressed energy here with the 5 of Swords showing up again. So you may expect this unexpected offer to show up in the month of July. But it does look like things will move in a very fast and healing direction here. I do feel like there's almost like this, it's kind of like when a roller coaster gets to the top and it makes that last little click that gets it to the top, and then it just releases. So it's almost like once you kind of talk about whatever conflict is coming up for you, things move very quickly in a positive direction here. And again, that shows up right around September. So it could be that this person that comes in, there's a little bit of concern around July, August, and then it moves in a much more positive direction come September. I think that's what we've got here, Aries. I hope you found that helpful. Looks like a super positive, happy year for you. And remember to save this video to your playlist, and you can come back to it every month to kind of get a snapshot of what the general energy will be each month of the year. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.